Get back on King Day, get back. Bruce Lee looking mad, boy. On King Day, your ass is like Bruce Lee, shorty. Stop playing with me, shorty. Before I do that to your ass on. Hey, who was you pushing? Who was you pushing? Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me. Before I smack your goof. You said I was what?
Yo, he was crying in our cells like a couple weeks.
I was on King Day. You said I was what, shorty?
Crying in our cells.
Man, on beating your ass. When I was crying in the cell, shorty.
You got collared.
Where I get caught at?
Where'd you get caught at? Bro, you got set up, bro.
By who?
You were going to do a collab and our sergeant collared you. And then you were crying that you were broke because you got your phone down.
What's happening, people? Buzz. So I want to talk about this famous Richard character, this guy who went famous, not for being a rapper, but for taunting the police, threatening to take their pipe, which is slang for gun. He goes up to police recording, he posts all this stuff on TikTok, and he insults them. He went viral recently about insulting this Asian guy and calling an Asian police officer that he's Jackie Chan, this and that, and he kind of went famous for that. And then he went famous because he got arrested and the cops were making fun of him while he was recording for his TikTok that he was crying in his jail cell after he'd been arrested, and then they let him out. Let's take a look at this. Richard Sharp, also known as Famous Richard, according to New York Post, Richard Sharp is a self-proclaimed member of Chicago-based Black Disciple street gang who performs as a drill rapper. He was arrested on May 12, 2023 in Jamaica, Queens after he was caught obstructing traffic, trying to remove guns from officers' holsters. He was charged with making a terroristic threat, obstructing governmental administration, resisting arrest, menacing, and disorderly conduct. New York Post also reported that Sharp was crying in his jail cell. Crying.
You said I was what?
Yo, he was crying in our cells like a couple weeks.
I was on King Day. You said I was what, shorty?
Crying in our cells.
Man, on beating your ass. When I was crying in the cell, shorty.
You got collared.
Where I get caught at?
Where'd you get caught at? Bro, you got set up, bro.
By who?
You were going to do a collab and our sergeant collared you. And then you were crying that you were broke because you got your phone down.
What? I ain't gonna take the pipe this time. I'm gonna let you slide. On beating you lying though. You lying. On King David, what's up?
What's up, son? You were crying in the cells last week, right?
I was what?
You was crying in the cells.
Oh, King, who told you that?
I saw you, bro.
Cell though, I was crying in the cell?
You were crying in the cells, my guy.
The police and NYPD not gonna let him live that one down. They were trashing him left and right when he comes up and makes these TikToks. With him. Hey, you were crying in that jail cell. Yeah, I wasn't crying. Who told you that? We saw you, dude. We saw you crying with our own eyes. The New York Post, Cop-Taunting YouTuber Famous Richard arrested on robbery charge by alert Port Authority cop. A social media prankster with a penchant for taunting NYPD picked on the wrong cop and ended up in handcuffs on attempted robbery. Aspiring comedian, and drill rapper Richard Sharp, 24, who goes by Famous Richard online, allegedly tried to shoot video of a Port Authority police officer Friday when the alert cop recognized him as a wanted man from an earlier robbery attempt in Manhattan. Slapped the cuffs on him. Quote, a YouTuber who films his antagonistic interactions with police officers approached Port Authority police officer Bradley DeSalvo in the 8th Avenue entrance of the Port Authority bus terminal, wrote Port Authority Police Benevolent Association Union on Instagram. Quote, as the YouTuber was about to begin his act with the cohort filming, P.O. DeSalvo had a different trick up his sleeve, the Post said. It's not clear if his cameraman captured the rest on film, but you can rest assured that the PAPD did. Isn't it ironic? So he gets ready to, confront these police officers, threatening to take their pipe probably, or taunting them, calling them some slurs probably, like he did this Asian cop, who we're going to see in a minute, and they end up pulling the reverse, doing a card and slapping the cuffs on him. Hilarious. Sharp was wanted for an incident at a smoke shop on Broadway, in which he allegedly got into a dispute with employees over the price of property shortly after 4 p.m. on Thursday, according to a criminal complaint filed by Manhattan prosecutors. He then allegedly unzipped his black coat and flashed what appeared to be a gun before leaving the store, the complainant states. Damn, so you tell me this wannabe thug, gangster / comedian walks around with a pipe? Surprising, right? I'm totally surprised. I never would have thought that. Because there he is, Famous Richard getting arrested. He loves being on camera. Look at him. He's like, oh, there's the camera. Let me look at it. Court records show Sharp pleaded not guilty to a first-degree attempted robbery charged at his arraignment Friday and was released without bail. Sharp, a self-proclaimed member of Chicago's Black Disciples street gang, part of a gang. No surprise there. Has long taunted cops in social media videos, at times pointing fingers in cops' faces, even trying to reach for the guns. Whoa, that's dangerous. You do not want to be reaching for cops' guns. They will use any excuse to shoot your ass, especially for reaching for a gun. Quote, that's a real Glock on your hip, he asked one cop. Let me hold that mother effer real quick. Man, this dude is tripping. Look at it. See, there's a screenshot, basically, his TikTok and what he does. He goes up to police officers, you know, front center with his camera, and he just starts taunting them left and right. This, that, just to go viral. Off these police's expense, right? Like that's very important. Like that we need to berate our police officers. In several clips, Sharp cops on duty shortly as he teases him and makes repeated references to King David. He's in the Bible. King David's part of the Bible. I'm sure of that. A shout out to Black Disciples founder David Barksdale. Oh, never mind. I guess I'm wrong. Never mind. That's the Black Disciples founder David Barksdale. That's funny. In April, he posted on X as he berated and ridiculed an Asian American cop in Times Square. Quote, get back, Bruce Lee looking man. He's heard telling the officer on King David, you're acting like Bruce Lee, shorty. Stop playing me, shorty, before I do that to your ass. Do what? Karate? What's he gonna do? If he's claiming this guy is Bruce Lee, the last thing you want to do is fight him, right? I mean, he's gonna one-inch punch your ass. The pesky clown didn't go unnoticed by New York's finest, who issued an alert that he had been trying to snatch guns from officers on patrol during the spree. I mean, that's his thing, to take pipes from police officers. I'm sure he would eventually at least touch it. I mean, that would get his viral, you know, sense going, his engine, his clout, boom. It would get going right there. If he's able to touch the gun, people are going to see his audience. I mean, he's looking, literally, you can see like his view of his arm, like right next to his gun. If he can able to, you know, touch it and not get in trouble, or maybe get chased off and not get caught, then it's only going to make him more famous. Y'all not gonna catch me. Sharp shot back on TikTok. I don't know why y'all posting this. Y'all not catching me. I'm gonna be in Mexico somewhere on King David. In May, cops charged him with obstructing, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct in Queens. So right, like sometime after he posted this comment to his TikTok, they then caught his ass. So much for his taunting. He was later released, but not before law enforcement sources said he cried like a baby while behind bars. Sharp is due back in court in February. This attempted robbery case. Damn. Oh, Richard Sharp getting busted. Let's take a look at him taunting this Asian police officer.
Man, what the f***? Get back! On King Day, get back! Bruce Lee looking boy. On King Day, your ass is like Bruce Lee, shorty. Stop playing with me, shorty, before I do that to your ass. Hey, who was you pushing? Who was you pushing? Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me. Stop pushing me. Before I smack your goof ass.
Man, this guy is what? This guy wants to get shot. This guy wants to get shot. This Asian cop wants any excuse to just pop one off on him. Pop a cap in his ass, right? That's exactly what Richard's going to get if he keeps up that kind of crap. Here he is on No Jumper, because I recognize this guy. I remember seeing a snippet of this No Jumper podcast interview with Crip Mac, and then to the left of him, he had his security guard or manager, whoever, handler, who he later disrespects and tries to fight. And apparently the guy says that he's been paying for all his meal and helping him with his videos. And there's famous Richard, you know, trying to fight this guy. Real smart, right? Let's watch this.
Nigga, fuck New Hampshire, nigga. Yo,
what you talking about? Fuck New Hampshire.
Fuck New Hampshire.
Fuck wherever the fuck you're from.
My homies don't.
Wait, look at his outfit too. He's wearing a damn that's a prison jumpsuit, I believe. Look at it. He came straight out of jail with this outfit or something. He stole it. I don't know why he's ready to go back in jail. He's already prepared with the outfit.
Don't get up like that on BD. Don't do that. Don't do that. You made me nervous on the gas. Don't do that.
Listen, there's a reason why I got my security right here. You gonna crack that Casamigos on your dome piece.
I would never let you beat cuz up.
The security just came up in here. He felt the vibes.
Get him, Crip.
You said you ain't gonna do the what?
I ain't never gonna let cuz get beat up in here. On fight, Crip.
Right, on beans. Cause I'll tee this bitch up on King Day.
Do it.
Come on.
Do it.
Come on.
I'm not seeing it.
I'll tee this bitch up. Come on, beans.
Do it.
I'll tee this bitch up. Hey, Adam.
Beat up on cuz. On fight, Crip.
You gonna save him?
That's my best friend. That's my bestie.
He gonna save you?
That's my bestie.
Check it out. We're not doing that in here.
Here comes security.
We're not doing that in here.
We're not doing Nigga, fuck
buddy.
New Hampshire.
Damn, he over there trying to tee off on Adam 22, who, by the way, is a known cuck. He literally prostitutes his wife on the Plug Talk, where they hook up with random women. Now he's doing this like spin-off show where he's doing this contested style thing where whoever wins gets to have sex with his wife.
Hi, I'm Lena the Plug. I am an adult creator.
My name is Adam22, and I co-own Plug Talk with my lovely wife. We interview a different girl every week.
And then we f them at the end. But we've only ever done it with other women.
So we've arranged this whole challenge to find the perfect guy to be our first ever boy-boy-girl threesome.
And he claims to have a monogamous relationship, which is completely untrue. You cannot have a marriage and claim to have a monogamous relationship when you're actually letting other men sleep your wife. It makes zero sense. But anyway, yeah, this is Richard, famous Richard, whatever, and his dumb antics. Now he basically went viral. It's very stupid. And I thought it was interesting to talk about because this guy is an actual depiction of the troubled youth streets of New York, Chicago, etc. This guy is actually how these people interact with each other on a daily. It's how they treat cops. That's exactly what he did, is how you think of cops and how they would like to treat cops and steal their pipe, whatever. No respect for the cops, no respect for themselves. Running from the police officers, taunting them, think it's okay. But, you know, justice was served. He was arrested numerous times, and he will continue to be arrested as long as he keep up these antics and stupid crap, try and get viral off the police's expenses. Let me know what you think about old famous Richard in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, the best of you. See you on the next one.